I mean, we going into this versus me and Puff. I'm the underdog.
Is there a date?
What the smoke?
Is there a date on this versus?
I can't.
Come on now.
I mean, it's happening. I just know it's happening, but I'm going in as an underdog.
Where is it gonna happen? Is it gonna be in New York or Atlanta, or y'all gonna do a mutual?
No, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here in Atlanta.
Oh, now trust me, I'm be hitting somebody from his team. Like, we need to go.
It's gonna be here. I mean, we talked about doing them in both.
Yeah.
We talked about doing them in both places, but I think it's gonna be here in Atlanta. But I'm going in as an underdog. You know, because and a dangerous underdog too for those out there that really feel like it's not. And I say danger because people don't really know all my records. We know all Puff songs. Y'all can name all Puff. Everybody in this room can name all Puff records. He don't have no hidden records that I'm like, oh, I didn't know he did. I got a bunch of records.
Joker in the pocket.
I got a bunch of records that he don't even really be thinking about. Like, people just be talking about, you know, they start screaming Usher and they start screaming Mariah. That's another thing. Like, people say, Jermaine Dupri, you was one of the hottest producers in the 90s. Do you know that Confessions and Bow Wow, Confessions, and Emancipation of Mimi is all 2000? It's the whole 2000, the era of 2000s. Like, people actually don't even be, like, thinking about that, right? So that's what I was telling Puff on the phone that day. I'm like, I don't actually recall Bad Boy having a record on 106 in Park when Bow Wow came out. I don't.
I listen. I love it.
I don't know. I mean,
I love it.
Not that could go up against Bow Wow. And that's the thing. Like, when you see people on Instagram, this is what I was saying about you. That I was saying out in. When you see people on Instagram, and when they talk about the battle, they like, what you gonna do? Play them little Bow Wow records? And I'm like, so you gonna act like you want to listen to them little Bow Wow records? You gonna act like that? That's what we gonna do? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you think people do that? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Because I think it was just a lack in him being able to transfer from being a kid star to adult star. So they kind of just have this, oh, he was a kid thing in their head. So they kind of downplay it. But like, it was an era. Like, I was singing Like You on my voicemail with my boyfriend when I was 16. Like, we were recording. Like, it was a thing. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, y'all got to give Bow Wow his flowers. Like, and like you said, there would be no other Little without Bow Wow. And I think that's a big takeaway for me. So, but that's what I think the disconnect is.
Harlem gave Atlanta some motherfucking credit. That's incredible. We might need to put that in the motherfucking record book right here. Harlem gave Atlanta some credit. That's it. Thank you.
The biggest things I got from you today was be selfless, be confident, pay attention, and always apply it. Like, you didn't just pay attention to what was going on around you. You applied it to your everyday life and to your artists and everything you wanted to do moving forward. So I do want to thank you for taking time out and come on the show. Ray, I know you got something.
I'm going to say, the one thing that I think that if you're watching this to be great, you should know is that he always tried to beat himself. He said, I wrote a record, got signed. I know I could do better. And I feel like talent be sometimes feeling like, I don't want to, that's a good enough talent around me.
So when people go looking for talent, those that are talented are the ones that's gonna get the first call. You know, like look at y'all laughing. I'm saying for real. Look at D Nice, right? Mm-hmm. D Nice
from Boogie Down Production.
D Nice went from, first of all, hip hop is not that old. So when people look at it, they look at it like D Nice, his life just transferred into something. Hip hop is only 50 years old. I have to keep saying this. So D Nice, his first part of his career was to be the DJ or rap or be a part of Boogie Down Productions. And he made records and he did what he did. The second part of his life was he became a DJ and he became super talented at DJing. And at a time when people were all at their house paying attention to talent. By the way, every DJ, myself, everybody was on Instagram trying to make their little DJ debut, right? And his talent broke through. His talent made Instagram clear him to play all the music. His talent made everybody call him. His talent made Michelle Obama listen to him and become her official DJ. His talent just burst through. And now D Nice is like one of the highest paid DJs in the world, right? That's all pure talent. That's not him on the internet doing no dumb shit. That's him actually, he stayed up one night and DJed for 24 hours. and he DJ'd music while people sleep, and you woke up, he still was going. And he didn't play the same records, by the way. He played all new music for 24 hours. Not new music. He played records that he didn't repeat the same records.
Song, exactly.
Right? That's talent. Just the fact that you even know that much music to play for 24 hours. There's niggas that can't even DJ for 30 minutes out here. So it's the talent thing. It's all about talent.
Hello. Do you consider yourself a GOAT or underdog?
Both.
Why?